Hey Leo, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for the rest of January, so this is just for these next few days, of course. So Leo, I do have personals open right now. It is a 3-question video reading. It's 28/28. You get it within 2 business days. This does close out on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're interested, details are down below, Leo. We're going to go ahead and begin. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, okay? All right, Leo, let's see what we have here for you. Okay, wow, I see you stressed about something, but you know, it's interesting because your overall energy is really good, or I'm sorry, your overall energy is dreadful, but your cards out here are really good. So I'm a little confused. We're going to get into it, but you know, 9 of Swords is your overall. This is a card of stress, anxiety, grief, sleepless nights, and whatnot, but you know, that could just be the energy you're in right now, and then these next few days may bring an entirely different you know, vision into your world here. I feel like there could be something you know, that's offered to you, and it brings about a new path that you didn't see before. I feel like your vision, your perception changes. That's what I should say here, because you start off with the Ace of Pentacles. This is prosperity and abundance, okay? And when it comes to the aces, they do typically just represent potential. It's like there's a seed, right? Typically in, you know, the traditional Rider-Waite decks, it's like the pentacle is in the hand, right? So it's representing a seed, but that seed has to hit the soil in order to be planted, right? And not only that, but it has to be watered, it has to be nurtured, and we see that energy show up with the Empress, right? We got Taurus and Libra there with that. So we got Earth, we got Libra, we got Pisces, we got Gemini with that 9 of Swords. Some of you could have Mars and Gemini or Mars and Pisces, but you don't necessarily have to. But I think the Mars energy here in 2 different cards and a 4-card spread so far is interesting. It's making me feel like you're fighting for this. You're fighting for a new path to open up, and I feel like that's exactly what happens, Leo. It just seems like you have to be there to grab that opportunity. Let me see what else we have. The 3 of Swords, Saturn and Libra. Some relationship obstacles could be present here already, you know, but they could kind of linger, of course, over these next few days, especially if they're already happening for you, Leo. 4 of Swords. Holy crap, Leo. Moving from, wow, yeah. So when you move from the 3 to the 4 of Swords, okay, you're moving out of that space where you're heartbroken and, you know, you can't seem to fight a way out into this space of healing, acceptance, clarity. Like, that's the energy here. She moves from like really, like, she's in chaos, right? And then you move to that 4 of Swords energy, which is peace, calm, relaxation. You know, I really feel like there's something going on here over the next few days where Spirit's like, chill out, Leo. Like, clarity is going to come to you when it's meant to come to you. And I know that that's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. You know, and I'll be the first to admit it's frustrating for me too. I don't like to wait on answers. I don't like to wait on things. And I'm very impatient. So I totally understand that, Leo. But I feel like Spirit's kind of highlighting that things are going to be okay. So I feel like they're at least trying to get that message across here during a time when you could be stressed. And I honestly think that that Ace of Pentacles, Empress, 10 of Cups was meant to kind of keep you here to understand that, you know, we're going to give you the good news first. Here's where things get tricky. You're going to have to wait a little bit before that happens. Like, that's kind of the energy that I get here, but it's like, I feel like you're already doing the waiting, and that's another reason that these energies came up first, because you've already been doing this waiting. So this is what's up next, is sort of the energy that I'm feeling here. What else do we have? 3 of Cups. Yeah, exactly. When it comes to the 3 of Cups, this can be a team, right? A community of people. Sometimes it shows up for like celebration. You know, sometimes it'll show up for reunions. And that's something that I want you to be mindful of too here, Leo. I know it's frustrating hearing about the past in your readings and whatnot. But for those of you who do have a past person returning who's caused you chaos, 3 of Swords, right? And you're now in like a more peaceful energy where you've accepted the way that things have gone down, right? You've accepted it. You're at a place of peace, and you're moving on. You're investing in that pentacle, right? You're watering that. You're trying to get to your 10 of Cups, you know, because that's what's over here after the Empress. Did I even show you all this? That's crazy if I didn't. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. That's one of the happiest cards in the deck. So I really feel like that's what's ahead for you. And, you know, when it comes to that 10 of Cups, in the traditional Rider-Waite. See, I think they kind of missed the mark just a tad in this deck. I really like how it represents what it's supposed to represent, but at the same time, when it comes to the tarot, like the rainbow in that card is very significant. It's not here in this deck, but I still love the deck. Anyhow, the rainbow can represent like that, you know, hope and balance and peace and happiness being restored after a storm, after a tough time. So yeah, I like that the Ten of Cups is here as well. Underneath it is that 3, so I want to move back to that. So you have 2 3s here. That number could be significant. Creation, expression, collaboration, community. When it comes to this 3 of Cups, though, it can also represent a reunion, and I want you to be careful with that because I feel like you could be on a path to recovering from something traumatic or something that you didn't expect to happen. So you could be trying to get back on your feet in a situation, turn a difficult some difficult news around possibly. Some of you, it's like, you know, you go to do something and they're like, actually, you have to take X, Y, and Z steps in order to, you know, do this, right? So you got to turn back around, do all this, right? So it just kind of feels to me like there's something frustrating, tedious, whatever, that you already want to walk away from, and then somebody shows up and they're the perfect distraction. And it seems like you've been with this person before or you've communicated with them before, whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, Leo, they're going to bring stress, okay? They're going to bring the same stress that they did before. They may come back in seeming like they're chill and they want to work something out, but really what they're going to do is pull you off of your path, and you're going to be mad at yourself because you were focused on getting something figured out and you could have had it done by the time you're done with this person and all of this chaos. Like you could have done it 10 times, you know? So just be careful with that. I feel like there could be a person coming back into your life here in the next few days, or maybe they're already in your life and they're already distracting you. This could be your confirmation, okay? That could be why you're in 9 of Swords, because you're trying to be on this path up here. Ace of Pentacles, Empress, 10 of Cups. I really hope you watch this before January ends, because it just seems like there's an opportunity that's presenting itself, and as you deal with this person, it just fades and fades, and, you know, it just becomes a little more distant, right? So I would really be careful. Maybe this is like something where there are so many spots that can be filled, and, you know, there's one spot and you need to do a couple things in order to get it, you know, in order to get that spot. You got to do it quickly, right? But this person's over here, blah, 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 blah. You missed the email or you missed the text or the call, whatever, right? Please be careful, Leo. Just be careful of that, okay? That's all I ask of you. All right, let's see. Let's get one more message out here. Yep. And it's like I said, I feel like it's been kind of a long wait for some of you guys, waiting for something to turn around here or waiting for an opportunity. I think that's why it's so important to be watching for it, so you can grab it while it's there and not get distracted by somebody who's, you know, pretending that they've changed, and then all of a sudden they're in this weird hot-headed energy and they're causing chaos just like before. 8 of Wands, some news coming in, which we already discussed. I feel like that is something you've been wanting. We have Knight of Swords right here. That is somebody who's kind of hot-headed, irrational thinking. This is someone who's impulsive, you know, and don't be like them, Leo. I feel like that's something that maybe you have a habit of with this person, is kind of picking up their bad habits. And I think that's something that Spirit's trying to warn against. Like, this person may come back into your life and they remind you of relaxation and being carefree and, you know, just like maybe partying or maybe just laying around or whatever the case may be. Whatever you did with this person, like, it may make you feel like you don't have much to take care of, but you do. You have things to take care of, and it'll be well worth the work. But I just think that this person's serving as a stressful distraction. So really, really hope you see this before January ends. But some of you, this could be happening leading into February. I don't know. But that's just the energy showing up here for these next few days. So yeah, I feel like there's an opportunity presenting itself, and I want you to be able to take it. Or there could be some work that needs to be done by the end of January, a deadline that maybe you need to hit, and there's a person here who's distracting you with sweet nothings, you know? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Leo. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Details are down below for anybody who's interested in personals. Like I said, it's a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it within 2 business days. But Leo, this does close out on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested, details are down below. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.